evening, everyone. I hope
Good
everybody.
evening, Sumi.
Good
Evening.
evening.
Nice
Good evening.
So first of all, I'd like to thank Father Saleen that to given me this opportunity. When I joined here in the OET Edu Skills for the learning, really I was really hesitate to talk. After I joined to this Edu Skills only, I'm really now at least little I'm talking. Okay, still I have nervous, but still because of this platform, I have gained confidence. Okay, so I'm telling to you all, really utilize that 8:30 p.m. discussion, okay, and open your mouth and talk, okay, whatever you wanted to share, write in the even letter also, okay, and I mean messages also, written messages plus voice also, so that it will improve your speaking also, okay. I hope everybody is clear. Shall we start reading part B? Yeah, so just mark it, okay. Whatever we are telling, some small clues only, not like father we are giving. I'm also OET student, so just I will just share what I learned from the platform. Okay, so same thing you can do it in your paper and keep it with you. Next time when you are practicing same reading part B, first watch that one. Whatever clues we are giving, like how to do by step reading part B, like a QAT method, you have to follow the same. Okay, so if we are giving some absolute, right in the side. Okay, in this question we have absolute, we have model verbs, we have whatever, however, contrast word. So whatever we are telling, small clues that we learn from the father's video and classes. The same thing I'm asking you all to practice in the same way. Okay, so shall we start?
Yes,
Yes,
Okay.
we can start.
yes, ma'am.
Thank you. So we have reading part B. Our method is QAT method. That means question, answer, and text. Okay, I'll give you next. What is the strategies or signposts or clues we have to see in the text? Okay, first one is focus on the paragraph structure. So topic sentence we have to identify according to the topic sentence. We have step by step in the text. So we have to watch father's video and collect all the tips and strategies. Okay, the second one is topic sentence. Okay, gist or main idea. Then third one is ignore the subject complement. That means in between the commas or in between hyphen. So this all maybe it will not be the much important. Okay, just they given some compliments, ideas, something. So we have to ignore that one. Okay, just once you can read it, you know that it is simply they given to to trap us. So just ignore that one. Okay. Fourth one is look for opinion after the contrast word. Focus on the scale expressions. Scale I'll give you in the last one. I'll show you what are the scales we have, and you have to watch also. Someone is telling that we are listening, it won't work. You have to see. Okay, you have to write in your notebook and you have to practice with that scales. Okay, and sixth one is look for the edging words in the question statement. That we will see when we are seeing the text, we can see that edging words. Seventh one is look for synonyms and look for the synonyms languages. That we have to keep one notebook. Of course, we have lot of papers. In that, there is lot of synonyms languages also. Keep it in the notebook and daily better to read that one. Even I did not ask you to bycut that one, but read daily, it will read in your mind. Okay. So ninth one is look for the paraphrasing and look for modal verbs. We have a lot of modal verbs, but in our platform, we have selected one that we can see that, okay. Cause and effect language also, father has taken the video, you can check. That one always keep it in your mind. Whenever we are seeing that cause and effect language sentence, you have to immediately think that one, whether which way they say. Maybe they can trap us. So we have to check this cause and effect language properly and to understand. And look for numbers. percent. Percent, we have to use, if they are giving number, we have to use the percent, okay? If they are telling in the numbers or something, percentage of people, that time only we have to use percentage. But this percent we have to use only for the numbers. So look for that one clues in the text and look for comparison. Comparison also we can see in the text, okay? So first we will go to the text one. Our method is Q8T method. Question, answer option, and text. Okay. First, we will read the question. What does the following article says about the application of eye drops? So, about what they are going to talk. Okay, about application of the eye drops. So this full text they are going to talk about the eye drops only. Okay, how to apply. So we will see the answer options. There is more than one way to apply eye drops. Option B, the dropper tip should be wiped clean after each use. Option C, your eye should be closed for 2 to 3 minutes before applying eye drops. So before we will go to the text, we can identify this one. What is the edging word here in the question about the application of the eye drops? So in the option A, there is more than one way to apply eye drops. So here we can see that scale more than one way. Okay, so this is the keyword here. Option B, dropper tip should be wiped clean after each use. So we can drop a tip. We have to clean. I mean, we have to wipe after use, and your eye should be closed for 2 to 3 minutes before applying the eye drops. So 2 to 3 minutes before. This is the keywords here. So we can go for the text now. So text, we can see that general guidelines for eye drops application. Okay, this is generally they are talking about the eye drops. These guidelines give general advice on how to use most eye drops. Okay, most here, this is the scale. Here we saw more, here most, and however is the contrast word. You may be, here this one is the modal verb, may be given specific instructions which may vary from the advice below. So they are talking that maybe down they are giving too many steps. Okay, they are telling you may be given specific instructions which may vary from the advice below. Okay, so there will be a difference also. What we are going to study down also may be different from that. Okay, after thoroughly washing your hands, sit or stand in front of a mirror. So this is one method. Okay, bend your head backward and gently pull your lower eyelid down. So this is second method. Hold the dropper above one eye. Squeeze one drop into the pocket formed by gently pulling down the lower eyelid. Try not to touch your eye, eyelashes, or anything else with the dropper tip in order to keep it clean. Okay, let go of the eyelid and keep the eye closed for as long as possible, 2 to 3 minutes at least. So option C is coming here, right? 2 to 3 minutes at least. What they are telling here next, after application. But in our question, before. So we can eliminate this one, right?
It's B.
Eliminate answer C.
Yeah, eliminate answer C. Answer C, yeah. With your head tilt down toward the floor. Wipe away any liquid that falls onto your cheek with a tissue. So they are talking here to wipe on the face if we have any liquid to wipe, right? They did not talk about this. Proper tip should be wiped clean after each use. Did they anywhere mention in the text? No, they didn't mention that one. Okay, we have to clean our eyes, our hands, like that only they're telling. They never say that dropper tip should be clean. So B also we can eliminate. So answer option A is more than one way. I told you this, sit or stand. Okay, sit or stand. This is two way, right? Either we can sit or stand.
Or
So this is more than one way to I apply the eye drops, right? So this is the correct answer A. Do you have any doubt? We can see here. First one is sit or stand in front of the mirror and bend your second they are giving advice, bend your head backward and gentle pull your lower eyelid down. Okay, this you can see all contrast is marked here. Okay, topic sentence is here, general guidelines for each drop applications. Okay, model verb also I highlighted. Then after, before, it is wrong. So most means we have 90% plus. Okay, 90 plus or 91 plus. That is the scale for most. Okay. Do you have any doubt in question number 1?
No. It's
So
clear.
shall we go for second one?
Okay.
Thank you. The second question is, which of the following statement is not mentioned? I think it will be very easy because we can read full text. Okay, which one is not mentioned, we can identify easily. So we will read the question of options first. Option A, value for money is an important factor in cochlear implantation acquisition. Both adult and children could be possible candidate for cochlear implantation. Simultaneous bilateral cochlear implantation necessitates the use of identical devices. Okay. So here our keyword is, edging word is, which is not mentioned here. This is our edging word. Okay. So in the answer option A, we can mark there, value for money is an important factor for so this text is going to talk about the cochlear implantation recommendations. Okay, so here the first option, value for money, is the keyword. Is that clear? So next option B is both adult and children could be possible candidates. So they are possible, they're telling could be possible candidates. Okay, they didn't say must. Okay, they said possible. They are possible. Option C, simultaneous bilateral cochlear implantation necessitates the use of identical devices. So that means they are talking about the same cochlear implantation. So we have identical devices also. We can use like that. They are talking here. So we will see we will read the text to confirm the answer. Okay. We will go to the text. This technology appraisal examine the currently available device for cochlear implantation. Unilateral cochlear implantation is recommended as an option for people with severe to profound deafness who do not receive adequate benefit from acquiring hearing aids. If implant systems are considered to be used, they are mentioning about the cost. Assessment of cost should take into account acquisition cost, long-term reliability, and the support package offered. Simultaneous bilateral cochlear implantation is recommended as an option. For children and for adults who are blind or who have other disabilities that increase their reliance on auditory stimuli as a primary sensory mechanism for spatial awareness. Patients should have severe to profound deafness with limited or no adequate benefit from acquiring hearing aids. So now we can go for the question. We can identify which one is correct. So what we are going to search in the text, which is not mentioned in the text, right? So value for money is an important factor in cochlear implantation acquisition. It's written already here in the text. You can see that assessment of cost should be take into account acquisition cost. Okay, it's written, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Assessment of cost should be taken into account. See that one. Value for money is an important factor in cochlear implantation acquisition. A is given. So next one is both adult and children also it's given. The simultaneous bilateral cochlear implantation. Yeah, implantation recommended as an option for children and for adults who are blind or who have other disabilities. That is okay. So they given here. Option B also mentioned here. Yes, could be possible candidate. Is that clear? So option B also there in the text. So C, simultaneous, we can read here, the simultaneous bilateral cochlear implant, they are telling that it is recommended for the kids only. They did not tell that necessitates the use of identical devices, never mentioned in the text. So this is not given in the text. So this is our answer. Is that clear, friends? Do you have any doubt with this in the second questions? So shall we move to the third one?
So that is the answer.
Yeah, this is the answer. Option C is answer.
Other two are mentioned in the answer. Okay.
Yeah,
third
the
one is
other two are mentioned in the text.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
If you have any doubt, you can ask me, okay? In between
Yes, ma'am.
ask, otherwise you can note it in the Q&A time, you can ask. No problem, anytime. First, we will read the question. What can you infer? Infer means conclude.
Madam, please, can you zoom it, madam?
Only we are reading first question. Then we have to understand the question stem words, okay? Then answer options. If it is absolute, if it is wrong one like that, we can keep mark and we can identify with the two question answer options only. We can identify the answer easily. For that reason, we have to read your first question, answer option, and text. Okay, question we will go. So what can you infer about Dr. Bhatt's opinion? Okay, so we can see here infer means okay, this is conclusion. So we can go for if we are competent, we can go answer the end of the text. Okay, but when you're beginner, don't go immediately the conclusion part. We have to understand the full text. Okay, so this is the infer is the our keyword here. Who's the Dr. Bhatt's opinion? So they are asking of the Dr. Bhatt's opinion. This is our edging word here. Okay, this is name. We already know that is a clues. We have to search for the doctor's name. If it is name, we can go only for the doctor's name here in the text. Okay, so in the whole text, they given doctor name. So we have to read carefully the text. We have to identify his opinion. Okay. So the question of answer option A is doubtful that a proper diagnosis can be made. He thinks this type of technology is likely to become widespread. He is proponent. Proponent is a supporter, okay? Is supporting this Apple Watch, like that is they're telling. He is proponent of the medical use of the wearable technology. Okay, so here we can identify the keyword is doubtful. Then he thinks opinion, right? So this all things proponent thinks doubtful. This is our keyword. Okay, then we can go for here option A. Diagnosis can be made. Then B is technology is likely to become widespread. So this is also our edging word. Is proponent of the medical uses of wearable technology. Okay, wearable technology only they are talking about in the text 3. So shall we go for the text 3? Okay, Apple Watch detects irregular heartbeat in large US study. Okay, Dr. Deepak Bhatt, one of the study's lead investigators, said the physician can use the information from the study, combine it with their assessment, and then guide clinical decisions around what to do with an alert. The study found that 57% of participants who received an alert on their watch shout medical attention. For Apple, the data provides firepower as it pushes into the healthcare. It is new Series 4 watch has the ability to take in the electrocardiogram to detect heart problem and require clearance from the US Food and Drug Administration. Dr. Butt called it an important study as use of this type of wearable technology is only going to become more prevalent. So in the text, clearly they are talking about that this Apple Watch is detecting the irregular heartbeat. Okay, they found it, they already cleared that one in the one of the studies. Okay, next one, they said that investigators say the physician can use the information from the study, combine it with the assessment and then guide clinical decision around. When they use 57% people, when they use this watch, okay, they were going for the, that machine is giving alert to shout medical attention. Then for Apple, data provides firepower. Newly there is new series watch. Okay, nowadays there is electrocardiogram to detect heart problem also. Okay, this all they confirmed with the Food and Drug Administration studies. But Dr. Bath called it an important study as use of this type of wearable technology is only going to become more prevalent. Okay, he is giving that opinion. Okay, whatever it's happening with this irregular, everything is happen. Okay, everything is fine. But when it's going, okay, when he did the important study, he found out that now only, okay, only going to become. Hereafter only it's going to be widespread, this watch. Okay, so this is his opinion. So is showing your opinion. This is the last line. Dr. Bath called it an important study as use of this type of wearable technology is only going to become more prevalent. We can check in the question. Okay, he is doubtful. Did anyone say that is doubtful, that is it will not work, this is wrong? Anything is doubt here? They mention here there is doubtful. No.
Here they
never-
mentioned. He
Also,
mentioned about it requires clearance from the US Food and
also
Drug
we can
Administration,
word
but
with word
it's
things.
not doubtful.
No, it's not clear. Sorry.
So actually, in first option, he is doubtful that a proper diagnosis can be made, but
Yeah.
he is not at all talking about diagnosis. He is
doubt.
telling that that data which is providing by the watch, that provides some firepower, which is very
Yes.
important for the healthcare personnel to understand the patient level of
Understand.
heart rate. So
Yes, exactly.
doubtful is not mentioned anywhere, and he thinks, he never think anything. He directly confirmed. He called, Dr. Butt called it is an important study. Means he confirmed it is important study to where the technology is going to become more prevalent due to
Yes.
using this watch and all.
Yes.
So these two are directly eliminate after reading and understanding of the complete paragraph. And as you said, if we are more competent, infer questions will give the answer in the last line of the
The
paragraph.
last line. Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
so we can directly go after author, who is mentioned in the question stem, Dr. Butt, where we get that name. We can go through that. In first line they mentioned, and last line they mentioned 2 times about author name. So after author name, what he is feeling about, what is his opinion about that study, definitely we will get after the author name. So
Yeah, that is the one. Actually, B is answer. E thinks. Okay, what E thinks. Proponent means is like a supporter argument like that.
Okay. Actually I don't know this synonym, this meaning of the proponent word. That is why I thought this is the answer. Okay, B is the answer.
Yeah, B is the answer. That E thinks. Okay, they never say that directly. They will not tell that I think. Yes, that is, I think, I speak, I thought, like that they will tell. But here they did not tell the fact only they said here. The study is the one telling that, okay, only going to be is the one after his study, okay. Use of this type is the reference to the Apple Watch. Okay,
Yes.
this reference of wearable technology is only going to become more. Only is likely. Okay, it's likely both same. Going to become more prevalent is to become widespread. Prevalent is widespread. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Understood.
So this is the one I said before, paraphrase language. Okay,
Yes.
this is to become more prevalent is the to become widespread. Okay, so this all we should have to write in our book, and we have to learn like this. Okay,
Also,
widespread. In the part A, we used to see too much widespread, prevalent. Prevalent, they will ask the question widespread. Okay, so better to remind this one always. Prevalent is widespread. Okay.
Usually this type of questions, definitely they will give two similar answer options, which is different, which is having different meaning, like some simple word differences. So
Okay.
that we understood here. But the thing is, what we are confusing here, as you said, it is things, he thinks, but it is also is distracting from the answer option. He thinks means it is not mentioned anywhere what he thinking about. He is confirming here, no, so that we will confuse during the exams if it is given like this. But if we correlate with the meaning of the sentence with this option, and as you said, the things, this type also is mentioned in the description, and likely is a synonymous word, and widespread instead of prevalent, that is for prevalent it is a synonym word, widespread. So if we correlate like this, we can find it the meaning, but during the examination we can't go like this, no, so we
No.
can't get that
No,
much
no,
time.
it can be, how I'm telling is when you do the same thing like widespread prevalent, you keep write and keep it in your notebook, okay? It will every day, whenever you are going for the practice, you do it the same thing, you just read once, then go for the practice. Okay, automatically it will retain in your brain. Then when you will read this in the text, you will automatically select the same answer. Okay, it's need more practice.
Oh,
It is exam center, of course, with a tension plus too much. I mean, to understand, there is too much paraphrasing words. Of course, we cannot understand immediately. But while practicing, we have to keep this one note. Okay, every day. Just no need to buy it, just every day to see that one. Okay, fix it somewhere and see every day, so that this kind of words it will be automatically by that, right? So shall we go for text 4? Any doubts in text 3 again?
No, ma'am.
no, yes,
No, it's
Shall
clear.
we go for text 4?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So text 4, we will go for QAT method. Also, in this article, what does the word advocate indicates? Okay, this is our, edging or keyword advocates indicates. So that we will see the answer option. Sometimes workplace violence result in legal procedure. Option B, healthcare worker may need to support themselves as well as their patients. Violent patients should be admonished. Okay, workplace violence result in a legal procedure. We have already we already have protocol in workplaces, right? We have. But workplace violence result in legal procedure means result. Okay, they're talking about this is the one cause and effective language. Okay, healthcare worker may need to support themselves as well as their patients. Violent patients should be admonished. So we have three options. We can go for the text. Violence in the workplace. The growing problem workplace violence in any form come at the high cost of the individual. Yeah, a growing problem workplace violence in any form comes at the high cost to the individual and institution. It has lasting effect on our healthcare system and deeply impact 366 clinicians on a personal and a professional level. Workplace violence can have a wide range of impacts, including effects on self-esteem, relationship with the co-workers, recruitment and retention. The psychological trauma often makes individuals fearful of returning to work. So as healthcare professionals, we must be advocate for not only our patients, but also for ourselves. A safe work environment is built upon a foundation of trust and respect for all. No case should go unreported and zero tolerance should be implanted to ensure that we can protect ourselves as well as deliver safe patient care. Okay, so we can identify here. Sometimes workplace violence result in the legal procedure. Is there seen anywhere in the text? Sometimes workplace violence result in the legal procedure. Nothing said like that, right?
Yes.
See, it has lasting effect on our healthcare system and deeply impact 366 clinicians on a personal and professional level. It will give problems, but they never say that result in legal procedure. They never mention your legal procedures.
It only impacts on relationships and self-esteem and recruitment related things.
Yes, and also this is sometimes. They never mention this sometimes. They said, generally they said. They never say there is sometimes. So we can eliminate this one. Option B, healthcare workers may need to support themselves as well as their patient. That we can see here. As healthcare professionals, we must be advocate for not only our patients, but also after the contrast word. After the contrast word, there is answer, but also for ourselves, right? Even in the last line also, we can see that to ensure that we can protect ourselves as well as deliver safe patient care. So this, they paraphrased here, right? Healthcare workers, that is we. Okay, they are talking about healthcare professionals, right? So we refers to the healthcare workers. May, can, need to support themselves. Okay, here protect ourselves as well as, okay, their patients, they written here, deliver safe patient care. So option B, totally they paraphrased here in the text. Option C, violent patient should be admonished. That means we are never warning the patient, right? Admonish means we have to warn the patient. So then did they mention here in the text that to warn the patient? No, they did not mention. So option C we can eliminate. So our answer option B is correct answer. Any question in this?
No, ma'am. Clear.
Clear.
So shall we go the fifth one? First QAT method. We will go for the question. What does this article tell the reader about drawing the blood? So our edging word is here about drawing blood. Okay, maybe they will talk about here too much things, but we have to only concentrate about the drawing blood. So answer option A, the procedure of pulling blood back give rise to more than one sensation. The catheter should be removed before taking blood samples. Option C, aspiration should be avoided in CVAD procedure. Okay. So here the procedure pulling the blood back gives rise to the more than one sensation. This is edging word here. The catheter should be removed. Catheter should be removed. That is before taking the blood. Anyway, we are talking about the drawing blood, right? So our keyword is here should be removed before taking the blood samples. Option C is aspiration should be avoided. Okay, should be avoided while we are doing this CVAD procedure. So we will go for the text. We will confirm what is the written. So text 5, it is safe to reinfuse blood drawn from a CVAD. Okay, this is the abbreviation via syringe when checking line patency or drawing blood. Before withdrawing a blood aspirate from a central venous access device, ask yourself, why I am taking this blood aspirate? Are you taking the blood aspirate to assess for device patency period to the hooking up any intravenous infusion, or do you require a blood sample for laboratory analysis? If you are simple checking CVAD patency, you only need to pull blood back into the catheter until you see the liquid gold. It never need to come as far as the catheter hub and needleless connector. The ease of aspiration can still be assessed with this small aspiration technique. So we can simply assess with this small procedure, okay? Aspiration technique, as you get a different feel, when you are aspirating air, more resistance is felt as opposed to the free flowing feeling of aspirating liquid. So here we can check now analysis of the question. What they mentioned in that. Option B, the catheter should be removed before taking blood sample. They are just explain about in the text to take the blood only. To how to check the patency only they are talking about here. Did they talk about that catheter should remove before taking blood sample?
No.
They never said that
No,
one.
ma'am.
So we can eliminate that B. C, aspiration should be avoided. CVAD. They said aspiration is enough, but how to aspirate only they are mentioning here, right? What to check while we are aspirating the blood, only that clear liquid will come like gold color, so that we can stop that procedure. Like that only they are talking here, right? They never say that should be avoided. Did they say in the text that should be avoided?
No.
No, they didn't say. So the procedure of pulling blood back give rise to more than one sensation. That we can check in the text after not more than once. They did not tell more than once here. They said that there is more than one sensation, that is different feelings. It's written there, you see. As ease of aspiration can still be assessed with this small aspiration technique, as you get a different feel. Okay, that means more than one sensation. We don't know what we will feel. Next, we can continue to read.
What is this? What they mean more than one sensation? Sensation is what?
That we will feel. That we feel this different sensation. We can feel that, right? When you are aspirating air, there is more than, say, resistant. If there is block, okay, it won't come out. That is one sensation. Next, if it is free flow, of course, the gold, liquid gold, that clear fluid will come out. So that is second one. So that is we are feeling, right? There is two sensation, we can feel that.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
So they paraphrased here, the ease of aspiration can still be assessed with this small aspiration technique. Okay, because we are talking about the drawing blood only. So about upper what they are talking about only how to why we are doing this one, what purpose we are doing this, only to ask yourself the question, but still there is no answer for that our question. See, what does the article tell the reader about drawing blood? Okay, we have to ask ourselves the question. They did not give the answer. Then we're going down to explain, okay, how to do that procedure. If you are simply checking CVAD patency, you only need to pull blood back into the catheter until you see the liquid board. That's enough. No need to draw the blood full and we can waste it. They are mentioning only this one is enough. Okay, it never needs to come as far as the catheter hub and needles connector. Until that, no need to withdraw the blood. It is to aspirate can still be assessed with this small aspiration technique as you get a different feel. When you are aspirating, so this is the one they paraphrased here in the procedure of pulling blood back gives rise to more than one sensation. Is that clear? Do you have any doubt?
No, ma'am, clear.
So shall we go for sixth question?
Yes, ma'am.
So QAT method. So first I will read the question. What advice is given in this article? Advice is given in this article about participating in a clinical trial. Okay. So what advice? Something advice they are giving. Okay, about participating in a clinical trial. So first we'll go for the answer options. You should inform your family members of your intentions. You should give consent to possible side effects. You should know about the reason for the trial. Okay, so here only we will get the keyword is we have to inform the family members. Possible side effects. Okay, so side effects maybe it will come, so we have to give consent. Okay, you should know about the reason for the trial, why they are doing this trial. We should have to explain. Okay, so that we will check what given in the text. What should I consider before participating in the clinical trial? Before participating, you must be provided what an information consent document explaining the risk and potential benefit of the trial. Be sure to read over this information carefully. It is important to fully understand the purpose of the trial and what to expect. Okay, you will want to find out if the treatment will interact with any of your current medications or affect any other medical conditions you may have. You should be informed about what tests or procedures such as biopsies or blood draws will be performed, and you should consider your comfort level with what will be done. Also think about whether you're prepared for any anticipated side effects, pain or discomfort that may be involved. Okay, we will go for the analysis of the question. So the option A, you should inform your family members of what your intention. There in the text said, you must be provided with an information consent document explaining the risk of potential benefit of the trial. So must, that means it must be followed. Okay, it's not an advice. When we are doing something trials or procedure, we have to, that is our regulatory, right? This is compulsory. We have to, okay, we have to inform the consent. Here in the question, what they said, you should inform your family members. Also, they did not mention here to inform to the family members. Only we will deal with, if patient is really disability patients, only we have to inform to the family members. But here they did not mention that family members of your intentions. Okay, is that clear? In the first line, before participating, you must be provided with an informed consent document explaining the risk and potential benefit of the trial. Here, see, whatever our intention, we have to inform, correct, but it must be. This is compulsory. Here in the question they given advice. Okay, so
Option
those,
C, I think.
no, answer C is option, but we are analyzing the how we are eliminating. Option A, we are eliminated due to this. Okay, so this is opposite. From the text to question, it's opposite. So we eliminated the option A. Option B, you should give consent to possible side effects. Side effects we have to inform, but they did not say. Next one, potential benefits of the trial. And there also down also thinks about whether you are prepared for any anticipated side effects are discovered that may be involved. This all we have to inform, right? For the side effects, they never will give consent. Even trial itself, we already talk about to give the consent. So for the side effects, again, they did not mention here to give the consent. Is that clear?
Yes.
Yeah, now see, you should C option
Yes.
is should know about the reason for the trial. The here it is important to fully understand the purpose of the trial and what to expect. So this is the reason. Purpose is reason. It is important to fully understand. Okay, you should know. Understand means you should know. So you should know about the reason for the trial. So it's directly given in the C. So these two, we have to, I mean to check in the text also. Sometimes they will give must here they will give should. Should means advice, must means compulsory. So if like that also we can eliminate. Okay, if you will watch further's video, there is too much things, way to identify the answers like a plural, singular, fact, okay, suggestions. It's clearly explained in the YouTube. So whenever you are getting time, kindly watch that videos and check one by one how is telling us to select the answers. Okay, identify the answers. So in the last we can see that.
Ma'am, can you give the advice how much we can do practice in every day with this type of understanding and doing
For
a
me,
complete analysis?
I will tell you that two questions, because one question is too much things. I mean, one only it will not help us to do. Daily two questions. Take two questions. Identify why the question, what they are talking about in the question, like fact or it's done, advice. I mean, this is a compulsory. You have to understand the first question. Okay, otherwise, if you are taking now, we are doing reading in the platform, right? 6 questions you have. That 6 and answer option. Check these 6 questions, what they are talking about. They are talking about advice, or they are talking about the fact, or they are talking in the plural, singular, everything. In the edging words, we have to identify. Okay, these 6 days we have already how many questions? So the same thing we can identify in all the questions. Okay, the same 6 questions identify. Even if you are correct, no problem. Again, you check why that other 2s are wrong. Why the one is correct. That we have to identify in this 6 days question papers. If you will analysis, kindly write. So in this question, it's asked like this. This is because of this eliminated. Like that, you can write it in the notebook and you can do it for next time when you are going for the part B. You can go for it.
Okay, ma'am.
Here there is scale down. We can see that the aging word probably, perhaps, maybe, likely. This is the scale. Say always 100%. Usually 90%. They will give 90% or most in the question. But here in the text, they will give usually. 80% they will give in the question, or in the text, they will give generally. So if we know the scales, sure, we can identify easily what they are talking about in the text and the question. Okay, because we have limited time, we cannot go for that question and with the scale, how to identify. If I will get time, sure, I will post this one where they are talking about the most and how they are checked in the text. Okay, really, it's given totally different. Okay, next one is almost, majority. The few means 0, I mean negative. A few is 1 plus. Okay, many 2 plus, majority 51 plus, most 90 plus, all 100. So this one next is most important, significant, insignificant. Then this all not same. Okay, in the text maybe they will tell that it is important to identify, but here in the text they will give important also, they will give most important also, they will give. So what is our question? According to that only we have to go for the answer. Okay, for that reason only the scales also. So all scales given here to understand this one. This all not same. Okay, and that's it. Thank you very much. If you have any doubt, you can ask.
Thank you, ma'am.
Sumi, can I ask for the second last and third slide for the scale language, the two first one?
This one. This
Yes,
one or
this
other
one.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you so much.
If you have any doubt, you can ask in the main platform.
Thank you so much, Sumi. Really, it's a great struggling. Really, you are sparing time and you are.
No. I'm also learning.
Yeah.
This way only. Actually, this one you all to do the same thing. Okay, you have to share whatever you learn from the father, because all are not same understanding. Okay, so maybe you will have different understanding and I will get something new. So we have to share each other. So that's what each. Yeah.
But I'm still
Empower.
in the initial stage. I don't know.
This
Still, I have a lot
platform.
of confusion.
Other platform I never see that. This platform we have empower each other, grow together.
Yeah.
That is not only for the correct things to tell. Okay, you are doing good, Sumi. Even even tell to someone, don't take in a wrong way. Okay, this one.
But still, I can't find out the mistakes. How I will highlight the mistakes? Maybe in the future.
Because what I'm telling
it's
is,
only.
You have to tell even mistakes. You can tell no problem.
Now I am the initial stage. I am only appreciating. When I will find out the mistakes, I will point out.
Sure.
Yes, you are right. So yes.
Thank you, Sumi, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Just really great discussion.
Thank you.
Thank you. It was good and great explanations.
Thank you.
Well explained.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
So much.
Thank you, Sumi, for the wonderful explanation. You did